We're the Young Old Couple. I'm Yolanda.
Hey, I'm Bryant.
And we're back with another video. And we want to say thank you to all the people who subscribed. We made it to 100. And we're hoping that more people come and subscribe and hit the notification button so you can get notified when we upload new content. Anyway, we're going to jump right into this video. We're going to be talking about, and this story kind of hurt me a little bit because everybody knows John Gray. Well, most people know John Gray as the mega church pastor. He's also kind of like a mentor to the stars. You know, we recently seen him on his own television show that he has with his wife and his family. He met with Donald Trump earlier in the week for this summit. There's the summit that went on earlier in the week. It's the I guess the prison reform summit, and he met with not only him, but it was a number of other pastors from other churches who came and met with Donald Trump. Now, when I first heard of this story, I was very taken aback. Because like I said, I follow John Gray on social media, and I listened to some of his sermons, and I was kind of surprised by this move. Now I'm going to say this. I did want to know more. I wanted to know why he met with him. I wasn't so ready to write him off because of it. But as I listened to him explain himself on the Don Lemon Show, I kind of gave him the side eye. And I gave him the side eye because what he said and what he did not actually line up to me. I don't know how you felt about the situation, but it just was unsettling for me.
Well, for myself, it wasn't unsettling. It was almost expected in a way, because of how a lot of the mega church pastors have been shown in the past to me, or revealed themselves in the past to me. Now, I don't pretend to know, what his intention was or what he was actually thinking in doing it, but to me it doesn't really matter. You should have been able to see this coming. You should have been able to anticipate that, hey, everything with Donald Trump is not on the up and up.
Right.
Like, I guess you can find a positive in anybody. I just don't know why you choose this particular guy who's in the midst of spewing hatred and viral comments every day. Like, he doesn't take a break from being who he is.
He does not.
So at what point did Pastor Gray think that, oh, well, Donald Trump's turning over a new leaf, let me go speak to him? And in the midst of meeting with him and praying for him and thanking him and being grateful for the opportunity to speak with him and his administration, being grateful for them as an administration, all of that nonsense. In the midst of that, the next day Donald Trump comes out and spews more hatred. So yeah. Which is it? Is it Pastor Gray's prayers not reaching, or what? I mean, you praying for him, you lifting him up, and he's still who he is.
Some people, like, he revealed himself a long time ago, Donald Trump. He revealed himself a long time ago. So he don't have to change. He is who he is. He's been this way all the time. But somebody like John Gray, who has, like I said, a mega church in Greenville, South Carolina, who is looked upon as a leader of sorts, you have the responsibility to make certain decisions. And the decision that he made to meet with Donald Trump was a bad decision. But don't make it a media frenzy. Don't be out in front of, the cameras smiling and cheesing, and like my husband said, speaking highly of this guy. I mean, we all know what he has done. There's a list of things he has said about people, not only black people, but women, Mexicans. I mean, it's a list.
I don't understand what they say, evangelicals, but I'll say Christian conservatives, faith-based communities, how they okay some behavior, how some things
They
get
turn their head
ignored,
from it.
how it get ignored, the way he treats people, and the way he talks about people, and his actions on an everyday basis. How can you suspend that for 30 minutes or an hour and go sit with him and talk as if you don't know he's talked about Barack Obama like he's everything but a man?
Right.
So you don't know how he's treated women. And you sit up, I mean, shoulder to shoulder with this guy as one of the leading evangelicals, one of the leading mega church pastors and Christians in this country that's on the rise right now. You know, as far as John Gray's star is really on the rise in the Christian community. How do you sit shoulder to shoulder with this guy and smile and tell everybody, well, yeah, I'm grateful for the opportunity to be in his presence. It's like to talk to him. I don't get it. Maybe some of you folks know. Maybe some of you folks feel differently about it.
Yeah.
But just for me, there's just so many things that Donald Trump has done in the past that has, required an apology.
Yeah.
Required him to sit up.
He will never give it. He will never give it.
I mean, maybe he won't. I'm just saying, to me, he has to answer for the way he's treated the first family, Barack, Michelle, when he was in office. I mean, continuously. The way he's treated people. I mean, everyday people. The way he treated people when he had his slum. He was a slumlord in New York City, and how he treated people back then, and all of the comments and stuff he's done.
It's Central Park 5, where he accused them of committing a heinous crime, and even when they were found not guilty, he still was speaking negative against them. So,
I mean, the payoff to the porn star and all of this stuff that he's got going on, and you as a pastor can find your way to sit up next to him and
rub elbows with him, shake his hand, look at him and tell him you're grateful. But not only that, but one of the pastors that was in the room, Pastor Darrell Scott, he made a statement that was made me want to throw up. He said that President Trump is, what he say, the best thing, pretty much the best pro-black president that happened that ever in our lifetime, and we should be thankful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not surprised he said that, because Pastor Darrell Scott has been a Trump supporter since the campaign trail. He's been one of his surrogates, talking on these different media networks, talking highly and speaking good things of Donald Trump. But we all know his agenda. And he actually said in a TMZ report that he's going to actually be doing a summit with Kanye West. And he was going to reach out to athletes and superstars and celebrities.
That's what they normally do.
And
that's the
he
people
even
they
was
reach out
going to reach the hand out to Colin Kaepernick and have him come, which we all know Colin is not going to sit in a room with these clowns, because he you know, of all the backlash that he had with just kneeling, as if that was such egregious. And to me, it's like he's not going against America, but they don't really want to talk about exactly what he is protesting. But anyway, it's like the whole idea of John Gray meeting with Donald Trump left a bad taste in my mouth. And excuse the noise, our dog is down here snoring. We're trying to have a serious video and our dog is snoring. He sleeps all day long. But it's just, I felt like I was shocked. I was hurt, because I felt like not another one. Not another one.
For me, like I said, I don't think I was shocked or surprised. It seemed definitely within the realm of possibility. But for me, that just goes to show that Pastor Gray has a lot to answer for. I think he believes, even in his Don Lemon interview, that he could just explain away why he was there.
Yeah,
like to say he was sent by God to go talk to Donald Trump. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I mean, maybe he and his infinite wisdom and his closer connection to God that he has, he knows what's going on. I just don't know how Donald Trump, when speaking on NFL players, they're sons of bitches for kneeling.
For kneeling.
For kneeling and protesting corrupt police behavior toward black men and all of this, or injustice.
The people in Charlottesville, the neo-Nazis, were good people.
Yeah, they're good. There's good on both sides of that, but black NFL players, they're sons of bitches, or anybody that protests, sons of bitches. But now you have John Gray in the midst of that can go sit and speak with him and be grateful for the opportunity to have the dialogue, as if there was an exchange. And then when Don Lemon asked him if he's going to do it again, oh no, I probably wouldn't unless I had a guarantee that we was going to actually talk about what I was there for. Well, why didn't you think he was going to use the opportunity for a photo op and never have a conversation? He wasn't going to invite you there to have an actual conversation.
No.
He don't care what you think.
Nah, he don't care.
He don't care what you think. Even if there was an exchange where something was worked out, it was going to be in his favor. It was going to be, he got the more and not the less. But time and time again, and like you said, they'll invite the athletes. They'll invite the celebrities. They'll invite the pastors. Who they won't invite are the social activists.
No, oh no.
Who they're not going to invite are the people who out here and done the groundwork in socio-economic statuses that have actually tried to figure out what's going on with gentrification, what's going on with mass incarceration, what's going on with prison reform, that might have actual practical insight into it. Oh, they're not inviting them. They're inviting pastors. Why? Because pastors control churches, which control votes.
Right. That's
celebrities control influence. That's who they're looking for.
Right.
That's who they're looking for. They ain't looking for no real answers.
Not to cut you off, but that's why you see during the election season, these politicians come to your church and I just need a minute of your time, and then they talk to you about their agenda and what they plan to do whenever they get into office. So Donald Trump is a chess master when it comes to playing how to play his pieces. And these pastors, to me, no matter what their agenda was, he is still snoring. No matter what their agenda was, his agenda the whole time was, I'm playing these pieces as pawns. He's just moving them forward on his board, his agenda. He's moving them forward. And these pastors did not their agenda was, we're going to get this change. We're going to talk to him about what we need in our communities. But the whole time, he didn't have that thing in his mind that he was going to make a change. It's like, I don't see him making a change. He wasn't planning on making a change. He was planning on using them for the moment, for the publicity, for the photo op. He's a master manipulator. Right. He does this with the media all the time. He does this with publicity all the time. So whether you love or hate Donald Trump, whether you have a dislike for him, it doesn't really matter. You have to acknowledge that when it comes to using the media and publicity, he knows what he's doing. Right. And once again, he's moved another piece, John Gray, in a way that benefited him and not so much John Gray. So if nothing else, I don't know what his intention was in going to visit the president. I just believe that he should have saw this and anticipated what was happening with meeting with the president. But we're going to wrap this video up because our dog has been snoring this whole entire time. It was a bad idea to have him in the room, but that's why we filmed. We thought it would be a great idea, but it was bad. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we would like to know what you guys think about this whole situation, if you even cared. Most people don't even care. Like, hey, whatever. Just another black man being used. But please let us know what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.